YouTube, hello, it's some more Peglin action. Sorry, I can't show you the spreadsheet again. The keeper's got a little bit of COVID right now. Basically, you know, leave get well message in the comments, but I'm letting you know for now, there's about a backlog of about a week from when it comes from Twitch to YouTube. And let's be honest, it's probably like a week and a half. So he might have like recovered at this point. So I don't have an up-to-date version of the spreadsheet. Actually, I have like a more up-to-date version, but it's all out of whack. There's some stuff that is on here which was like happened later, some stuff that's on here that happened before. But all you need to know right now is that we're gonna play the Paladin today. And basically, I'm going to chase after the Paladin specific things, which is Fortification, an orb I've not done yet. Best Orb Fence I've also not done yet. That's in the rare orbs. Angry Tomahawk is also in this character. I think they're also in the base Peglin character, but we can knock that out as well. And then in terms of relics, I think Repostal Service might be in here. I don't quite remember actually, but Fiery Furnace definitely is in here. So it's really more the orbs as the Paladin that we need to knock out rather than the relics. It's kind of the opposite of the round job, just by the way this has fallen together. Do I want Reduce, Refuse, Recycle? Do I want Refresher Course or Unicorn Horn? We'll take this. And we're fighting Lechy, so we're going to need some Lechy-based tech. Oh my god, we've got this fight, which I would almost always moan about, but we're playing as the one character who can actually do this with their starting resources. I will say just before, you know, I don't moan, but I will moan. I don't like where the refresh is right now. Let's just clear a path to it. I was going to say, I'm probably going to just leave him alive is the sad thing. In fact, I'm going to just make sure I kill this bat, and then we'll hit the refresh next. I do hate that I might not get a good shot here with the sphere, but it's actually not the worst shot I could have ever done. We're probably going to still get hit, though. All in all, because the opening refresh was in such a bad place, all those advantages I had have gone away now. But the other advantage we've got is this character in particular. We have got a bit of armor, so we can actually afford to take a few hits and still get out of this battle none the worse. Show me a good crit. That's a great crit. Some are calling it the best crit of all time. Decent chance here that we are going to get a double kill. We are going to get a double kill. And now it's, can I kill this guy before he does any more damage to me? Odds are yes. If you're a betting person, we should be able to deal 100 damage in 2 shots with this setup. Shame I don't get quite all the money, or I can get the bomb, in fact, with Reduce, Refuse, Recycle, but I won't, like, be picky. I will take an Inferno as well, purely because I'm fighting Lechy, and the Inferno is pretty good versus Lechy. We want to go right. I would like to fight this elite. I would like to get this chest. I would also like to take more battles as possible. So, it all aligns very nicely. Alright, another bat has wandered into the realm. Actually, I'm going to use the Horrible here to try and cause as much damage to the board as is humanly possible. I was going to say, don't hit the refresh. I just want a few bomb activations, that's perfect. Legitimately couldn't be better. Now I go back to murdering a bat. I'm also like, I say it's perfect, which it kind of was. I want to make sure that I do get enough gold, so I'm like farting around a little bit. This is fine. This will end the battle, but I've got my money. I didn't take any damage. I'm happy. I'm happy as anyone can be. I will take the book club as well. I think sometimes I don't respect getting block on this character, which I probably should do since it's like the whole gimmick is getting block on this character. That's a blessing. There you go. Slightly awkward. I should have made sure I could get to the right. That's a misplay from me. Dude, Basic Blade, very good. I'm very willing as this character to get rid of the crits at some point. Not to say we can't make crits work as this character. We have seen it in the past. Okay, I'll also take that. I wanted to go left and I got 1 bomb, which is a bit of gold. How much is it? 5? Yeah, 5 gold. Yeah, sure. It's early enough. I'd prefer to go right, but if we go left, so be it. Yeah, it's early enough. It's kind of a shame that I've gone a bit wide so far with my orbs. But on the second floor, I'll probably add some more stuff to the sack anyway. A third bat has been added to the board. Very interesting. I'm going to try and deal with the artillery enemy first, but equally try and get to the bombs, which might be a foolhardy exercise. It is going to be a foolhardy exercise, I think. Okay, I at least killed one of the artillery plants. Now I'll change my attention to this bat. Come on, some bombs. Alright, missed all the bombs, but if I can hit the one that's perfectly protected below me, then I would kill the bat. I actually should have changed my target there. That was a bit of a misplay. I knew it wasn't going to get the suck off on me. Oh, I'm not happy with that shot. We definitely should try and end this battle now with just bombs, I think. Alright, take a bit more damage, but again, we are the Paladin, it's fine. It's all part of the battle. We saved so much armor in the beginning that... really, who cares? And again, I'm not going to fuck around here. Just end the battle. It'd be nice to get to 50. Hey-ho. Right, I'm not going to take any of the crit stuff. I will upgrade the sphere immediately. Purely because it's, like, so good on this floor normally. And hopefully, by the time we get to the elite, we don't die firstly, but also, we will get the ability to upgrade the sphere again, and maybe something else. I should not have, like, greeded that so hard. Never mind, I've been rewarded for my greed. Like, incredible reward for my greed. So much reward, in fact, I'm actually willing to send out a horrible here to farm me some gold. Yeah, this is fine. I've got to 50 at the very least, so I'm pretty happy with my showing. I'm just trying to farm a bit of gold now. Might be the cleanest I've ever done this fight. Okay, yeah, let's take this up another level. I think more than anything, the sphere is the most likely thing to be valuable. It's really just a Minotaur fight where the sphere is not that impactful, but even then, like, it's still a, whatever it is, a 4-6, is it? 5-7? Even here, it's like not too bad. Because eventually we're going to need to cleave through the old slime boys that get spawned at the bottom. Alright, clear a path in the center, please. I would like to gain some armor off this. Alright, very good. Nice 100 damage. Again, a bit more armor. I will actually fire this down here. I'll play the game properly rather than just let the green guys hit me for a while. That being said, if the green guys hit me a little bit right now, I wouldn't be super upset by it. If we get the bomb, so be it, but... Alright, I'm willing to go for it now. My favorite horrible terrible again. Okay, I may have, like, done a small fuck up, is all I'll say about this. Alright, never... Well, actually, still mind. Do I kill the blue slime? I do. Alright. The problem with this strategy when you do this is eventually you just have to let the green testicle just spawn guys. But... I'm sort of hoping that I can, like, stay on top of it all, but I don't know if I can, actually. Like, when the refresh goes in a really bad spot is when, like, this strategy, like, falls over. I'm not a huge fan of where, like, it's lying right now. So let's dig it out. I think now we change our target. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Can I get the last bomb, please? Nice! Okay. It is going to be going into the blue slime, this additional damage, but we kill the boss before he spawns another guy. If I can kill him before the reload happens now, it'd be huge. I'm actually going to use this to open up the center. It does do a little damage as well, to be fair. Nice. Huge battle. Very rare that I do this battle, like, properly, or what I would deem as properly, as in, like, trying to not get hit. And actually get rewarded for it. Normally I get, like, grossly punished for this. But not this time. Right, book club. Let's take some double levels into you, actually. And essential oil. Very good with the book club. I will take you over monster training. And we will go hard left now. Okay, that's also pretty big, actually. This rewards me for playing the game well. And, you know, you might be saying in the comments, LOL, him playing the game well. I think we played, generally speaking, the game quite well, though. There are things you can hold against me in this game, but generally speaking, we're relatively good at the game. I'm going to try some Bat Sphere tech here, because I'm kind of interested in what happens. That was a bit annoying game, to be honest with you, but hey-ho. I thought I was going to get both the spiders, by the way. And I want to preserve my armor, so I'm trying my hardest to kill these spiders now, which is why I just fired this into the bombs. Insane turn. And now we can play the game relatively chill. Just get all the rest of the gold. Keep firing into the bat. It's fine. Honestly, just give me the refresh. Perfect. We end with armor, we gain max health. Right. Abrasion gives me scaling, and typically you want scaling in the must circle department with this character. We've already got something that enables that to some degree. And we've got stuff to, like, negate the self-damage. I think this is just a guaranteed take. Instant upgrades as well, which is nice because we had armor at the time. Which is another reason why I wanted to take the Anvil, or the Forger, sorry. Because I knew I was going to have armor, generally speaking, so I can mitigate the downside of this thing. This is why, like, the Paladin's such a strong character. They have, like, everything going for them. Speaking of everything going for them, I do want more money. So, I'm kind of happy to have you here. My sack is very questionable right now. All the pebbles are next to one another. We probably still kill this thing. Okay, we definitely kill it now with the bomb situation. Right, we want the refresh sooner rather than later. It's like the one thing I'm now missing is refresh tech. Huge. I think that refresh was actually quite hard to hit, so very happy to see us getting it, like, early, if you know what I mean. That's fine as well. Now, this should give me a shit ton of armor, hopefully. Decent amount of armor. I would like... Oh, okay. I'd have liked more than 24, but hey-ho. I think we might finish this without... Damn. I was going to say, we might finish this without armor, but we'll see. We're going to sneak through just with armor. So we get more max health, which, again, is very, very good. Do I want the Poltup Geist? The Poltup Geist just all around is, like, phenomenal orb. But do I have too much of a good thing? Oh, well, I guess we do, because I've not taken it. Peace of Mind and Ring of Pain. I'll take Peace of Mind, basically because it has another 20 next to it. I don't think it's actually on the spreadsheet. Sorry, I think it's on the spreadsheet as green. It's not something I need to get. Just quickly double-checking this. Yeah, we've done it already, but it was pre-numbers, so... Again, my life gets easier if everything has a number anyway, so... Because then I don't need the spreadsheet keeper. I know you're in your sick bed right now, but... I'm putting you out of business. Alright, horrible opening, but... I'll take it, I guess. There is a touch of anti-synergy as well here until I get something that can give me, like... Guarantee have me armor at the end of a turn, which you can get to. But for now, I don't really want to strip my armor off that often. But we'll see. Maybe I can make something work. Fucking spiders, man. Spiders in this game. So brutal. Well, there's my balance, so thank you for all of this. You made me more powerful than you can possibly ever imagine. Oops, targeting the wrong enemy as well. Genius. Where am I going, by the way? I'm going left, so I should probably clear a path towards the left at some point. That being said, I do want to get the bombs right now, so if you don't mind. It's alright. I need the refresh as well. I'll take the refresh instead. Thank God that didn't get a kill, by the way. I intentionally tried to not kill everything there. Give me some armor. Kill the guy. Give me my max health. Give me all that jazz. Cool. More armor generation, more shock absorbers, and say more we haven't got any, but we could take a shock absorber. I don't think we need it right now, to be perfectly honest with you, so I won't take it. I will upgrade you to a 6-9. Nice. And we'll take another battle. Actually, do I need to take another battle? Fuck it, we'll go for a question mark tile. We'll live a little bit. Whoops. Actually, that's not necessarily a bad idea. Wait. Nice! The money. Well worth it. I had armor anyway, so that's plus 8 gold. Do I want to embrace the lightning? Not really. But you know what? I'm feeling fruity today, and I've not got a targeted orb yet, so I'll do it. It gave me level 1, but it gets upgraded to level 2 instantly. I still think in that event and the fireball event, it should give it you with a level up. Or the fireball event, give you 1. Anyway, ball lightning, let's see what you can do here. Alright, you got one of the bombs. It shouldn't matter, to be fair, unless I really fuck this up. Because this should pierce through anyway. And now, it's just about stripping our armor off in sensible ways. And getting the money, really. And I guess staying on top of the brambles. I shouldn't take it for, completely granted right now. Also, that was not a smart shot from me. I'm still not super worried. We want to get a tiny bit of armor here. Yep, that's more scaling. Thank you very much. Okay, now fireball through the brambles, please. The brambles, thank you. Not a great bramble, though. Or a bramble burst, or what you want to call it. I'm making my life a touch harder than it should be. Just make sure I get the refresh there. 2 brambles knocked out, all went into Tangler, very cool. Can you guys, chill for a second? God, one of the things about, C20 and stuff like that, or, the highest Cs, those Tangler enemies are, a joke at early difficulties, and they become, real enemies at around C20. Whenever they get, when bombs do slightly less damage, they actually become a real threat. Because then single target builds in this fight aren't quite as good as they once were. Alright, lock in for a second. You're actually on course to lose this battle right now. I think our build's quite good. Let's try and not do that. One day I'm going to set off that bramble and you're going to be sorry, Gabe. Holy shit, I'm just hemorrhaging the health right now. Oh my god. I'm actually going to lose this, I think. Thank god I set off 2 bombs there. Otherwise, I think this was in doubt. I'm not going to do this because I don't really need the scaling anymore. I didn't actually generate any armor there, but hopefully this will be fine. All right, never in doubt. I wasn't scared at all. We're currently not doing anything, by the way, in terms of the game. We should probably take Bully Ball, though. It's actually quite good with what I'm doing. Ow. I'm going to heal as well for safety reasons. Alright, Viridian Trinket, the Tender Cactus, and the Electro Pegnet. Tender Cactus is probably the best thing here by, like, a country mile. Especially because I don't think the Book Club and, like, on-hit effects work well with Viridian Trinket. Someone's telling me about this in the comments, like, there's a slight, like, bug in the interaction. It doesn't work very well. Or it doesn't work the way you want it to work. I think it was basically, though, that the Morbid effect, like, doesn't work with the hit effect, so it's, like, slightly anti-synergistic. But I really want to take Viridian Trinket again at some point, because I want to put a 20 next to its name, and at one point I thought it was, like, a really good relic, so... I'm willing to throw the run, basically. I'm willing to throw. I think it's not a great choice, but currently I'm not actually achieving anything, so... Even this is not achieving anything, it's just putting a 20 next to it for convenience sake. Right, we need to make sure we're doing some hate shots. So I think, oh, by the way, this didn't work properly. I think this will trigger the hit effects, but when it goes down through the board, it doesn't. That's the thing I need to be really careful about. Which again, I think it's why you want to do hate shots rather than V shots, because if you do V shots, you're going to just give it more velocity, so you don't get as many bounces on the way back down again. That's my theory. I will say I need to sort out the refresh situation as well at some point. Whoops. I tried to time it for the... I tried to time it for the refresh, okay? Dude, I was so close to hitting that refresh. Alright, this is why I felt semi-confident as well. I do have Lightning Orb. There you go. So this is like my refresh tech now, the Lightning Orb. Come on. Also, the Infernal Pit doesn't seem like it's a good idea, because it actually travels quite quickly. I tell you what, I bet your Ball Orb is really good with this. I don't think I've ever done it before, but any heavy, slow orb, surely it's, like, insane. Especially if we get, like, the heavy glove, whatever it's called. Sure, that's unbelievably good with this. Fuck, there goes my armor. Fine mess I've got myself into again. I still don't get how... I took this 2 times and it was so unbelievably good. I was like, this is broken. This relic is just pure broken. And since those 2 times, I just can't make it work. I missed the refresh again! I just can't get it. Like, the refresh... There you go. The refresh is just so awkward to hit in this mode. Anyway, I won't get maxed out this time, but honestly, it's fine. I'm actually going to upgrade it as well to get more lightning bolts coming from it. Where do I want to go? I probably want to go right, but to be honest with you, I think I'm going to need healing, so we'll go left. Or try to go left. We'll go right. It's fine. We can make the shop work. I'll just play better this time. And I'm sure eventually the game is going to give me something that, you know, refreshes the board. That isn't just a refresh peg. See, this looks so much nicer now. That was such a good turn. We gained armor. I was going to say, we didn't get flown off the board instantly. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Viridian Trinket's not as good as I thought it was in like the first 2 episodes when I played with it, when it got added to the game. But equally, I think there's something about it. Like, there is a certain like whimsy about it that I kind of dig. And I feel like you can make builds with this that you can't possibly make as any other. Like, as any other relic. It just completely like changes the game. Not necessarily for the better, but... Yeah, okay, Ball Lightning maybe is actually what I need to add to the sack. Maybe this is what gets me out of this mess. Come on. Nice. Got the refresh, which is why I desperately needed there. Okay. I absolutely love it if we kill this guy, like, now. Okay, we get some max health back. Angry Tomahawk, by the way, is something I need to take. It's one of the things I am missing. And it gets better the lower your health is, which is always going to happen with me because my build is stupid. I'm going to take this as well while I've got the armor to, like, eat into the perfect forger. I have basically made my shop, like, garbage, but maybe I can get to 50 gold. Remember as well, you've got the bomb-based reduce, refuse, recycle. Also not very good with the old Viridian Trinket. Holy moly, this is not good. Alright, we need to have all the bombs. Good start. We need a miracle. That was a V-shot, by the way. Because I also remember, like, in the past, someone's like, oh, you should V-shot more. Like, why are you doing hate shots? V-shots are better. I'm like, I'm pretty certain you're wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. Simply, comment from, like, 6 months ago, you're wrong. It's definitely better to, like, hate shot in general. Alright. It's just kind of one-shot them now each turn. That's the new game we're playing. Answer? No, we can't. I mean, the next shot I make is the final one, because I'm going to die otherwise. I need to do 100 damage with the old sphere. 119 damage. We do want to hit the crit, actually. I'm going to live, but again, at what cost? I have to heal, so basically we'll make our shop worthless. So I'll try and go right. I'll accept it. I don't feel good. I really need health there. Okay, we missed navigation inflation, which is actually pretty good with this, but, with the Viridian Trinket, is anything really good? I don't know. Who am I fighting, by the way? I've literally, like... I took the Viridian Trinket, panicked, and then, okay, we're fighting the Painter. And I just didn't know what's going on anymore. Like, I can't duplicate everything here. Well, I could duplicate everything. Hang on a minute. Because the number of orbs in my sack would actually skyrocket. Wait, I think it's actually fine. It's not good. Ah. I forgot about that. Honestly, I think it's the first time I've done it on camera. I've done it off camera once, but it's kind of a niche situation. But if you duplicate all orbs while you've got the perfect forger, it upgrades everything. You take damage for each one that upgrades. So because my sack was quite full at the time, like I had maybe 12 orbs in the sack, and not all of them were upgraded because most of the pebbles were unupgraded. I just took the pebble upgrading damage, basically. I think the ball lightning was also not upgraded, so I just took, like, 30 something damage by doing this event. So I had to click the other button, but I think we were doomed anyway. We did miss out potentially on unlocking something, but it's fine. It's the Paladin. It was also kind of funny. I'll take this. God damn it. Yeah, not a lot to say about that. Viridian Trinket, again, I don't know. Maybe it was just like beginner's luck with the Viridian Trinket. But since I was like that opening weekend or whatever it was when I played it, I've just never been able to make the same heights. And I don't quite know why. I don't think any other item in the game has ever gone from being like, really? Ever gone from being, I think this is OP to, I think this is actually completely garbage. as fast as this has been. And I can't really explain it. How this has actually occurred. Can I have this bomb, please? Cool, thank you. All right. Why did I just not hit the refresh there? Just get the filibuster to do the dirty work. I guess the reason now is that I actually want to get the gold, because otherwise I'm not doing anything at the end of this fight. All right, lock back in. Cool. Terrible, horrible, my favorite. Oh my. Okay, I got 25. That's all that matters. I don't think anything here is necessarily worth it, so take that. Where am I going? We're going left, please. I'll risk it for a biscuit. All right. Cause carnage, please. Thank you. Alright. Early bomb makes this battle a lot easier. Spheres incoming as well. We are going left, right. Yes. You know, that's just why they say over in the military, right? Left, right. What? You mean right? No, left. But yeah, I need to go left out of this fight to get to the elite. That's okay. We need to activate this bomb sooner rather than later. Let's target the bat. Again, I would like to get to 25, Gabe. Just throwing it out there. Thank you for not hitting the other bomb. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, it wasn't worth the risk. Actually, maybe it was worth the risk. Yeah, it was worth the risk. I thought that was the last shot of the sack. Echo, who am I thinking it was? It was the old Slime Lord 5 million, right? Yeah. Yes. We have piercing. I'm not going to worry about the Echo just yet. And yeah, we want to go left. We'll do damage here. I was toying with what's best to do. Like, should I just try and hit as many pegs as I possibly can? We go for a filibuster, by the way, so this battle's not that bad. Normally want a bit of piercing, otherwise this fight is scary, but we have the sphere, we have the filibuster, so it's not that scary. But equally, let's not, like, take it for granted. There was one more enemy added. It was 100 health as well. Don't fuck around, 007. Just get rid of him. Like, that basically just guarantees this fight's over. Oh my god, I think I've killed you on this turn. I have. Do I want a Poltergeist? You know what? I'll humor it. We'll just go full piercing. I know we're going to fight the Minotaur now, by the way, and get super giga punished for this. No, Minotaur, please. Even then, it's not like the worst outcome necessarily. I mean, sorry, it is the worst outcome, but it's not like the end of the run, probably. With Refilibuster plus a upgraded sphere, we would have got there anyway, I think. Don't expect too much of the Poltergeist either right now. Just purely because it's only level 1. Great bounce. Very, very good. Just before we did this fight, like, as perfectly, it's basically the textbook fight for here. I have a funny feeling this is not going to be the same textbook fight, but... You know, with the Refilibuster, though, actually, this battle is, like... I'm making it harder than it should be. The Refilibuster will just keep chipping away these slimes, and they shouldn't be that big a problem for me. Famous last words. I will say that refresh is not in a great spot, but... Alright. Now we're going to deal with the bottom of the board. Fuck's sake, this refresh again! Why are you in the worst spot imaginable? Alright, we're going to take some damage. Alright, bottom of the board, deceased. Got a bit of extra gold added to the board. I'll go back to beating up this guy. I really need this refresh, but it's so many pegs to dig through to get to that position in the corner. Like, it's absurd. I mean, I can't get it right. Okay, that's a good shot. We've cleared a bunch of the pegs on the board and made it slightly easier to hit the refresh as well. The big green testicle is down. If only I actually had another terrible, I could actually snipe it through this gap I've just created. I don't know if I can with just a normal pebble. I can't. I was so close to getting it. Like, it's absurd. Ah, I left him on one! And then he just dies through a filibuster. Alright, well, that's just the end of days, effectively. I'm going to heal now. Why not? Sash versus Peace of Mind. The Sash is definitely the better item. But I'm going to take Peace of Mind. Again, just to put a 20 next to its name to make my life easier down the line. It actually would have been a great opportunity to take the Sash there. Just because I've already lowered my health, so I could quite easily see myself being able to, like, trigger it. Especially on the slime fight. You actually have quite a lot of control in that fight of what you're doing. By the way, where am I going here? I just kind of said it like, yeah, hope for the best. Right, is the dream. Okay, let me toss this in the trash can then and clear up more of the pegs on the right side of the board. Alright, looking good. Actually, avoid the bomb, please. I'd like to get another shot, if you don't mind. Right, can I end this battle whenever I want? I want. Okay, we are recovering. I will take another level in this. I will say, currently I've not got a very good build versus the old Slime Lord 5 million. I'd like some good single target damage, and I'm very much lacking it. But against, like, any board of many enemies, we're actually pretty good right now. That's, like, one of the classic items as well for this character. Just go for a Mud Circle build. And get this plus the... Is it... not the Taj, because this is the Taj. What's the other one you need to get? Like, the robe thing. And then this run just goes... Well, this character just goes crazy. They get both armor and scaling at the same time, and funnily enough, that's kind of broken. Okay, we kill one of these guys before he, like, spits at me. I can just instantly kill the other one, which I think I will do, actually. And now, gold farming, refresh farming. Look where the refresh is, by the way. Good bounce. Thank you, Gabe. You know what? Oh my god, I miss it. I think we should go for bombs here. Now I think we should go for the refresh, though. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it's going to kill, I think. Okay, do we want to gain armor? No, we want to gain Mud Circle, ideally gain. And I just don't love this. I'm going to heal with the view in the future that we are going to not need to heal again. Okay, wait. Keeper, I know you're unwell, but this should be on the list. It's got a 20 next to it. To be fair, again, stuff has gone out of order right now because you did pick up the old COVID disease. But when you get back, when you get back, can you fix that, please? Thank you. Goodbye to all the plant enemies, by the way. You are super killed. Okay, now we go farm money. I don't know why it, like, tickles me so much that, like, the Keeper, he's got, like, a horrible disease. And I'm like, oh, yeah, by the way, when you get back, can you like do this stupid challenge spreadsheet thing which you're doing with no monetary gain? Thanks. It just seems so like out of order for me to ask for it, but in my defense again, just like to pull the veil behind the curtain, I did offer to like do it myself, but the keeper's like, no, I enjoy my little hobby I've got, so I was like, sure, go for it. Anything that saves me a bit of time and effort, I'll take it. Okay, we are going to fight the Minotaur. I will hopefully get you with a combination of Filibuster just plus, like, good fortune. I will probably need a good crit at some point in this battle. I'm actually not sure that's a good crit. Okay, it's a good crit. Sometimes you jump over one of the pegs in the middle, so, like, you know, it gets a bit iffy. We should be able to filibuster the other guy before he leaves. Either way, I've got, you know, this coming up. I was going to say, we're going to get hit here. I hate all the refreshes. We're actually probably going to get hit multiple times. Since we're in the story of this episode, the refreshes just got into Narnia so often. And, like, it just causes you to take, like, one more hit at a time. I do have some money to, like, recover from this, and this was the worst guy I could possibly afford, but the problem with this, like, theory is that the slime isn't much better. Like, it's a very similar boss. They're kind of damage calculations. If you just do, like, big single target damage, you will, like, get there. But again, I don't think we take anything here. Safety Net versus Powder Collector. I will take Safety Net, I think, over Powder Collector. Not just because, like, you know, the allegations. But it does improve my single target damage. Hopefully this is something insane. Would have been great on the last run, but I think we're actually going to lose this Slime Lord 5 million. Ah, so close to opening the chest as well. Yeah, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. It feels bad to have 77 gold going into the boss fight. That 77 gold that could have been, like, turned into damage, effectively. I will go for the bombs here a little bit. I think to win this battle now, I need to get, like, the bombs quickly, and then just at the perfect timing, refresh the board as well. Instantly off to a bad start, by the way, because I tried to, like, bounce it back into the well where it was. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, like, it's the worst possible timeline is going on. Yeah, I need to get the bombs on that hit. To be honest with you, I need to get them on the first turn. I think there is a line to do that, but I've missed it. And as I was going to say, it's going to be really hard to get them now that I've opened them up. Yep, that's game. That's super giga game. I'm just too slow. And the filibuster won't get me there. And we had, like, no good scaling, no good single target. I think even if we'd taken the sash, I think I would have still died. Obviously, I would have died on that hit, but I would have died, like, one hit later. Hello again. Training weight does not have a 20 next to the name. I might just take it because of that reason. Sure. It is Slime Lord. I will say, I think Slime Lord as this character in particular is, like, uniquely more difficult. Just because a lot of the Paladin's good builds are based on hitting pegs, and in that fight it's actually quite hard to hit pegs. Because the fight doesn't have that many pegs, even though it's, like, probably the most dense board of pegs. Unfortunately, slime pegs don't count. If they did, by the way, the Paladin would be so good versus them, but the Paladin can't have everything in life, right? Otherwise, the Paladin would, like, you know, have a hot wife, a cool job, a good car, competent children. They has to have, like, you know, one, like, Hugo-ass kid that lives in, like, the attic or something and, you know, chews on skirting boards. We just want gold here. Alright, we'll end the battle then, I suppose. Anything that gives me Must Circle is, like, unbelievably good now. I will go to the chest as well. This fight's not that bad. We'll send out actually the Horrible here again to cause as much peg damage as possible. Very nice. And now we'll go back to the usual of clearing out this side to get to these bombs. Excellent. Don't refresh me. Thank you. We're probably going to get hit a little bit here. I've not had the perfect opening, but it's really hard to get all 4 of the bombs. And also, we had the sphere at the very, very bottom of the stack, so we were a touch unfortunate there. I'm just going to make sure I can hit the bomb next turn. He's probably going to hit me. He's definitely going to hit me. However, with the armor I had as this character, do I get out without taking any damage? Yes. Excellent. Okay, Rub Orb or Reorganizer. There is a mild temptation to grab the Rub Orb. I'm not going to do it, but... Hello, Vine, by the way. This character, I think, is like the one character where you can actually justify going for a big single target orb as like one of your opening orbs. Since the sphere doesn't do that much damage, right? Would be good here, though. Would be good here. He's gonna hit me. It's actually pretty bad. Hopefully it's not that late of a pivot. I'll be going for a little bit longer. Actually, to be honest with you, YouTube, this might be a bit of a longer episode as well. We'll see. I've got like 30 minutes left, so it's a bit of an awkward timing. Ideally, we do it by just winning this run, and that'll time itself like fairly perfectly now, but if I die again, then all bets are off the table of what I'm going to do. Infernorb. I can see a world where Infernorb's fine, even though we're not fighting the old Lechy. It's a big single target orb. To be fair, so it's Electropegnet. But we're not going to do Electromagnet. But we're not going to do a crit build, which means like it doesn't get a strong attraction to other things. I'm actually going to take an Infernorb. Just raw Infernorb. There's a few things that I like based on taking damage as this character, so self-inflicting damage to you is not a horrible thing to take, and I don't really want to hold my money for too long. Otherwise, we'll get what we did in the last run, where we got to the boss holding 77 gold, and then just cried. I was going to say, surely this sets off 2 bombs, what I was desiring. This tree stump, you started far too close to me. Not balanced. I call it not balanced. Okay, please don't just end the battle immediately. I do want to farm a bit of gold before we leave. I'd like to get to 25 at the very least. Well, we'll see. I have got to 25, to be fair, so I guess we won't see, but I left so much gold on the board. Do I want to rest up as this character? Not really. It's not terrible, to be fair, but versus just doing that, I think I'm okay with just doing that. I'm also not going to risk it. I'm just going to go straight down because I don't have enough for the shop, which, to be fair, is kind of my fault. I could have got a relic instead of getting the Inferno level 2. That probably would have been a smart man play. But I'm not a smart man. Right. Unlock the bombs, please. Smithers, release the bombs. Oh, don't hit the refresh as well, you moron. Okay, well, this is a problem. I mean, I just have to bite the bullet, right? I just need to unlock this bomb again. Sphere, take a few bats. I think we can get the bomb now. And then we need a bit of good fortune, really. Bit of good fortune. I can't hit another bomb direct, right? I cannot. Let's just clear a path and hope this hits one of them. It did hit one of them, very lucky. And can we, like, sneak our way out of this mess? You know what? I don't know why I went for that. I knew it wasn't on. I mean, I do know why I did it. It's to, like, save me a lot of damage. But it wasn't worth it. It's fine. Just get the gold and leave. It's still not too bad. We had a very clean fight before. Okay, I will take Book Club because the armor build ties quite nicely into the Mud Circle build. I would probably rather go right here. But there was like, I might as well have actually greeded gold there. Oh my god, it's this guy again. Come on. Horrible, terrible, by the way. Good time for the crit to be in like the best position imaginable. I fucked up a lot here. Yeah, I can't get the refresh. I should have cleared a path to the refresh. And then my best single target orb goes at that moment, so... I need a good crit next time. I know we got a good one here, but... Yep, okay, I'm going to lose. The timing couldn't be worse. Give me armor, please. Oh, I needed the refresh as well there. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Alright, we live, but, like, sometimes dead's better. Is there anything I'm looking for in particular? It's a few orbs. Angry Tomahawk, best orb fence fortification. They're the big things. I think Fiery Furnace as well as this character is the only relic I'm looking for. I refuse. I don't need bomb build. Bomb build needs me. It's also not really good with the Mud Circle build, so I kind of like to avoid it when I'm going on some sort of like peg hit build. Right, we're gonna go for the elite, and we're just gonna pray that we don't get the Minotaur. If we get him again, we probably lose. I really can't fuck around here either. So just mentally lock in. He says like the first shot is not good. I did get a bomb though. I've activated a few other ones. This guy's not gonna like actually hit me yet. Okay, that's not terrible. Cause carnage, please. But I'm on the death spiral right now. I can't really afford to not get 25 here. Oh my god. I can't afford to not get 25 here. Because I need to heal. Okay, this is fine. And I've liked more, but give me a heal. And let me go to this elite. We just need a better thing. Shield Bash is one of your favorite things. Well, yeah, gonna see it, but maybe not at its prime. Yeah, it is a bit niche. Okay, I can't really complain about this. This is one of the better rolls. I mean, not the best roll, but we have a chance. By the way, I pick up training weight, don't ever see one Mud Circle relic or Mud Circle orb. They just all disappear. Into the ether they go. Right, I will fire the Terrible off purely because I want to create a space for the... Cool, good. I want to create a space for the Book Club to go into. Obviously, I didn't anticipate that was going to happen. I got a bit of armor, I think. Not a lot, but I'm forced to take it. At some point, again, I think for this battle, I should actually go for the bombs. Probably now, actually. Because I don't really want to get too much damage on the reload. I'm targeting the wrong guy. I'm stupid. That's not bad. Wouldn't call it great either. Yeah, this is slightly awkward. I'd love to get the bomb, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm not going to get it. Oh, that's game. I've thrown. I've created a really awkward testicle now, and I can't fix it. I just need good luck. Okay, that's... I wouldn't say that was the look I was looking for, but I'll take it. I really need this to bounce into a bomb or something. Because I can't get one of the bombs right now. I guess we go for this one. And then pray. But yeah, I'm just going to take too much damage. Like, I'm just not out healing what's occurring. I might live through this. I might not live through this, but... It's another one of those where, like, if I live, then who cares? I'm just in the death spiral. Double-edged sword would be a really good way to kill me. Accentuate is actually something I would really like to take, but obviously right now I can't really take it because I have to push the heal button, otherwise I'm going to die. Inconspicuous Ring, by the way, is on the spreadsheet is not being completed, but it is clearly completed. I will take it. It's like desperate times call for desperate measures. I need like all damage I can get. But there's no world where I win this. I need it to be like a heal all event to stand any chance. We'll go for the other elite and then maybe get the sash or something, but I just can't see a world where I get out of this. I'm in too deep right now. And I'm not trying to sleep. I'm actually getting tortured. Quite the opposite of trying to sleep. Well, that's super game, not killing the blue slime there. There goes my armor. All the bombs, please. Nope. All right. I don't know. Every fight, like, has felt so bad on this run. I don't know why. I've always, like, been behind. I was going to say, you know, it's been, whatever it is in the recording now, an hour or something of playing Peglin. Not seen one refresh, relic, or orb yet. And I think that's caused me some, like, small gripes. To be fair, like, Ball Lightning could arguably be a refresh thing. Cool, I got to 49 gold again. My favorite. My favorite number to death spiral into. Why is it always the Minotaur? Most of the elites in this game are multi-hit enemies, I think, and I keep getting the 2 single target guys. It's crazy. Show me a good crit. That's acceptable. It's probably not good enough still, but like it's getting me there. I need another insane crit. Okay, I mean, I have to go for this because I just lose otherwise. I mean, I'm already dead, but like, I'm super turbo dead. I just need to like kill him. Nice. Okay, we're still in the game, kind of. I can heal here. I can upgrade an orb. We'll upgrade the Infernal because I'm fighting the fucking slime anyway. So I have to take the Pellegrino's Pendant because I just need all the damage I can get. I think this isn't good enough. 39 health into the slime fight is just not, like... It's not workable. I do get a bit of armor. I do have, like, echo. Like, there's a few things in my favor, but generally speaking, this is going to be pretty bad. Fuck. I really need to get like a line to bounce that back into the bomb area. I know there is one that exists. I've definitely done it before, but... Okay, missed the crit, but it's still not terrible. Decent damage. Right, take these bombs, and I need to get the refresh next turn. I didn't get all the bombs. I think we just go for the refresh. I miss it. That's probably like super giga game. I'm gonna get Vought, so I can hit the refresh probably next turn, but I'm basically gonna be dead by the time this happens. Yeah, I can't even get the refresh direct, so it's over. Story of this stream, I just can't hit the refresh. It always is in like such an annoying, like sneaky spot. Give me one more. I don't really have a time for this, but I'm actually so like frustrated right now with the way I keep losing runs. I'm just gonna send it. Gardener's Gloves, Suffer the Sling, or Enhanced Gunpowder. I do like both of these for like obvious reasons. Like bomb build is very strong. Self-damage builds as this character are also pretty strong, but I'm gonna take this one. Not because it hasn't got a 2 next to it, which is like part of my reasoning today for taking things. Even when I've got the 2 next to it, like strictly speaking, I've got the 2 next to it, but in the game it doesn't show it, so I'm like, you know, I want the 2 still. I want it in game, not just on the spreadsheet. But yeah, this time I think it's actually a better choice anyway, just purely because it gives me a little bit more damage in the early game. Okay, I would like to get 25 gold before we leave this area. There's actually not that many bombs in this fight, but equally there's not too few, so I'm not actually that upset. Alright, would like the refresh please, game. Thank you very much. Bit more gold. And this might be your ass. I think it is. It is your ass. Counter-Orb Attack. Doesn't have a 20 next to, but I'm pretty certain... Oh, no, I've not beat the game with it. Hang on a minute. This is something I need to do. Okay, this works with this character. And you know what? We don't do... I was going to say, we don't do too many self-damage builds. That's a lie. We do it all the goddamn time. Okay, we have another question. Would I rather get 2 chests or would I rather get an elite? Which is better? I think personally that an elite is better than 2 chests. But it might be a hot take. I think, generally speaking, the pool of, like, just common relics isn't all that in a bag of potato chips. But the quality of rare relics is actually, like, extremely high and potentially, like, run-winningly good. Anyway, the value of anything that mitigates self-damage now has, like, gone up greatly. I know I've seen the Gardener's Gloves, I do appreciate that, but anything else beyond that would be nice. Money, please. And money, please. And clear the refresh path, please. Okay. We should, barring me being, like, incredibly stupid, get out of this now without taking any damage. Cool. Okay, we take self-damage, we take it. And it's a scaling amount, because we can get it multiple times on a shot. I'm taking it. I don't really care where I go here, so you know what? I'll risk it. I have a bit of armor anyway, so if we went down to hell, who cares? We can just come back up again and try again another time. Also, just as a note to myself more than anything, even like beyond you, the viewer. A lot of the time when I'm doing this, honestly, I'm not talking to you, the viewer. I'm just like meant to like try to keep track of what I'm doing in life. It's important right now not to just toss this run off. I am actually unlocking something unlike some of the previous iterations where I'm like, you know, we can have fun here because I'm not doing anything anyway, so might as well do something like a bit. Sorry, YouTube, my computer blue screened. It all just like exploded and crashed and, you know, had a sad time. So yeah, my apologies. It was really fun. I was just saying to Twitch, I was like, everything just like shut off. I heard all the Windows noises, and the only thing that was working funnily enough was the stream. And then as soon as I clicked the stream button, it just like exploded and all went off. So I've restarted. I'm gonna have to restart this fight, which is like not a big loss, but yeah, we're basically back to where I was before. Am I going to do this as well as I did the previous time? Probably not. That's the typical thing. And also, I think the order of orbs in the sack slightly changes as well. Maybe it doesn't, I can't remember. But I don't remember having this scenario last time. But I think I hit the bombs like immediately last time. Either way, it's not too bad. I'd rather, you know, I'd rather restart this fight than, you know, lose the entire episode, because that's what would have happened otherwise. Can I please get out of this mess I put myself into? Okay, one of the bats is dead. Just give me 2 bombs here. Or actually, we should probably get this bomb in 1. Yeah. That's fine. And then I guess we'll try and get some more money. Probably not worth it for this amount of money. Alright, refresh the board. I'm just going to kill this guy. Right, where was I? What was I doing? Oh, I just put this into the sack. We're extremely early in the run. I'm not going to grab the Poltergeist guys with this character. We have the sphere. And the ice circle, while like is pretty good, it's like a piercing orb as most characters. Like, this is the one character where you typically don't want crit builds, and I especially don't want them because I just grabbed the abrasion. So I'm just going to upgrade the abrasion first. Probably should do the sphere. But we'll see. Yes, count-up attack. That's what I'm doing. Win the run with count-up attack. But I'm slightly against the clock now because my computer might explode again at any moment, so that would not be very cool. Yeah, it's a rare orb. Ah, okay, we're gonna get shot at. It's not the end of the world. I'm actually gonna take a bomb hit here. And then we'll try and farm a little bit while this guy waddles towards me. That might be it for farming, though. Especially since I just hit a bomb. Okay, that's fine. That's not terrible, actually. Okay, this is legitimately the first orb that's been offered to me this stream that has refresh in it. I'm going to take it, because it's like, apparently gold dust is the paladin. I didn't realize, like, refreshing is such a premium resource as this character, but it clearly is. And as I said, single target orbs as this character is actually quite useful. And this does do a decent single target damage. Did miss the crit there. I thought it was going to happen. Oh well. Right, give me a path, please, towards the bombs. Alright, there goes my path towards the bombs. I didn't notice where the refresh was. Not that I could really do anything about that, to be fair. Actually, my opening is so cursed. I think I'm going to take the refresh again. And then I'm going to use the abrasion to... Oh my god. I'm going to use the abrasion to try and get some stat scaling. It's fine. Truesome goes down. The bat's at full health anyway, so who cares? This thing gets to a 8-7. That's nice scaling. Give me the bombs, please. Another bomb. Ah, cowards. I'm also attacking the wrong enemy because I'm very good at the game. Okay, show me 1 bomb and 1 peg at the very least. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll doubly take it. That's very good. Now, give me a refresh, please. Just making sure I'm targeting the right bat here. I am. Okay. Not terrible. Other things I need to sort out. By the way, I think it's irresponsible might be another one. I've lost my spreadsheet because I've crashed. Very good. Let me just quickly check this. Irresponsible, are you one of the orbs I'm missing? It feels like it's one of the orbs I'm missing just because I don't take it that often. It is one of the orbs I'm missing. Okay. There is a bit of an anti-synergy here. I do appreciate that. I'll try it in case I get both working together. But it's going to be quite hard. That is my prediction here. This is not going to be easy anymore. Not that it was particularly easy to begin with. I guess at the very least we do have better pebbles than usual, so they can kind of like carry me for a little bit of time. I need to make sure I can go right here as well, so let me just start clearing paths to the right. Okay. It's a bit of a path, not the nicest path I've ever made. Oh, the bounce was not good there. Alright, we don't get any scaling from the orb, but at least I got the bomb. You're going to be a 1-2, which is basically the same as a terrible, but you're not quite as small, so I guess I will fire you. Targeting the wrong guy as well, but it's fine. It works out in the wash. I'm still targeting the wrong guy, which this time won't work out in the wash, but... Oh my god. It's fine. We're just going to hit this bomb and everything will be solved. I missed the bomb. Well, it could be worse still. That might actually be a blessing. I think I've killed everyone. I have killed everyone. I need to keep upgrading right now. Let me get this up to max level for scaling reasons. Surely this finds a way to the elite fight. Thank you. Be kind to me, elite fight. Don't be the Minotaur. You know what? Actually, I will take this. Normally, I wouldn't take this, but... I did say I wanted a multi-enemy battle, and this, I guess, is a multi-enemy battle. Not my favorite one, but... I can't really complain. It is what I asked for. And actually, it's a quite good order as well to get this early. You're now a 5-3. I will take that. I know it's a 6-5, but I'm trying to get through my sack faster to get to the sphere sooner. So that I can use the sphere to actually, like, kill them both. Because that is literally the game here, kill them both. Refresh me. Ah, you went the wrong way. All right, we do get the kill, though. And this will give me a refresh. And the refresh actually isn't in a bad spot. It's just like the way the game is like settled, it's now in a bad spot. Which really is my fault. We're going to get shot by this guy. I kind of accepted that was going to happen from the very get-go. But not the absolute worst I've ever seen at this. We'll probably kill him like soon into the second turn. I'd love to kill on this shot. Okay, we are killing him on this shot. That's fine. I will take a heal now. We'll take an upgrade. I'm going to level with you. I should probably upgrade this for piercing reasons. All right, we don't necessarily... Well, actually, we don't want to crit build this character. We're already going for Must Circle, so let's take Overwhammer. Not again, because it hasn't got a 2 next to it. Although it has, like... It did pique my interest a little bit more. Molten Gold, I will take. Another elite fight. Again, be kind to me. Well, you've been as kind, I suppose, so I can't complain. Don't know if that's the better play. I mean, we've got the sphere coming up soon. The sphere has been upgraded as well, so he should do a bit better this time than he did last time. Although, I think that crit's very tempting. Nice. Okay, I'll take this. Yeah. 150 damage split. We've got a guaranteed refresh coming up here as well. I can hit another bomb. And I'm just going to take the guaranteed damage rather than trying to fish for this crit. Again, I love it. I love it. I don't love where the other refresh is now, though. We'll have to work that out in the wash. Counter attack does nothing currently because I've not been able to fire this off yet. But now I have fired this off, it should be able to do something. I need to be very aware right now. I need to get to this refresh, so let me start clearing a path to the refresh, because I definitely need it before the end of this battle. Okay, I got it. I think we're going to get a very similar result to last time, where this guy shoots me, hits me, and then we try and kill him on this shot. I do kill him on the shot. It's basically the same thing that happened, which is slightly alarming because it implies we're not really improving. I would love to take another one of these, but I can't. I just need to keep pushing the heal button for now. Who am I fighting? Leshy. I have no Leshy tech. I'm going to take Pocket Watch purely because I want more damage for the now rather than for the future. I think the axe is better than it potentially. Even post the buff to the Pocket Watch. But currently, I just need to get through fights without taking damage. That is the numero uno priority now. And the more damage I do, the better defense I've got. And actually, now Molten Gold can start being very, very good for me, as it will hopefully allow me to start getting like 50 gold every like 2 or so battles. Like, I say 50, like 75 every 2 or so battles. Which then means I can maybe get like a heal hammer upgrade more frequently. Again, be aware where the refresh is. You actually need to dig this out. Huge. Potentially fight winning that I got that there. What are you at? 2-1. I'll take it. I'll take your private. I don't have better, to be honest with you, so. Also, actually, overwhammering the old Leshy fight is actually quite good for dealing with the Tanglers. I will very, very rarely waste damage now. By the way, Angry Tomahawk is something else I need to beat the game with, but I can't. It's actually too much. Currently, I have no Leshy tech. I'm fully aware of this right now. Alright, I'm taking Ball Lightning as an actual desperate last-minute maneuver. If I can get it to level 2 at least, I think it would be like, okay. But if I see an Inferno, I'm just taking the Inferno instead. This is like a really weird selection of orbs I've got now. I'm like not super comfortable with what I've got, in fact. Well, 0-0 or 0-0. The illusion of choice. Please open up the center. I don't think it's going to. I'm actually going to go this way. And at least get some more gold. Yeah, okay. I get shot, but it's not the end of the world just yet. Bombs, please. That's fine. Some would call it semi-optimal, in fact. Purely because it gives me an opportunity to get some more gold. Yep, fine with that. I'm actually going to avoid this purely again for health reasons. Damn. Oh, I say damn. The battle's over. I don't think I'm going to get the 5 gold is the damn part. Okay, we're not too bad, though. We're not a million miles away. I think that was the gold coming to me late there. I don't know why I got the gold noise again. Insane. Alright, well, I got to 25. Hopefully this is a battle or an elite. I would take an elite. Do I want 2 Ball Lightnings? You know what, you crazy son of a bitch. I'm really not in, but I'm in. I'll do it. I've got, like, kind of scuffed Lechy tech and 2 of them. Maybe we'll get Hero's Backpack. That's the dream. Okay, by the way, they're really not good for other reasons, by the way, because the Overwhelmer is also not very good with them, so. Like, I didn't take them because I wanted to, but, like, I feel it's a necessity. This fight is so scary. Yeah, it was level 2. Holy shit, maybe I don't need it, though. It's an insane shot. Right. Get rid of that. Ow. Get rid of that. The only little thing I'll say about it is it's actually quite useful for refresh tech as well, so it does have, like, multiple uses. It's just, like... I feel like there are better things at doing its job. Okay, that's really bad. I have to discard here. I think we're gonna lose again. Please, Brambles, be kind to me. Like, I just need some good fortune on this shot. I need this to scale me. But I think it's too late, even for the scaling. Yeah, my orbs don't do much damage. I probably shouldn't have done that either, but I'm feeling, like, a bit desperate. So I just wanted to clear it off. What are you now? 10-14. You are the prize. I'm actually going to try and clear this out. Oh, well, that's game. I had to have that actually do some damage. I don't know what I'm doing. Just throwing with unbelievable regularity right now. I just can't deal with the Brambles on this fight. I even tried to, like, counter it, and I just couldn't do it fast enough. And I have no scaling, so this has to kill him. And the crit there is, like, not optimal. Yeah, it's over. Okay, well, that's a pretty miserable episode. Actually, probably some of the worst Paladin ones I've ever had. To be fair, one of them was my fault, but... yeah, that was kind of garbage. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why don't leave a like, comment, subscribe, everything else. I'll see you next time. Bye!